Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Just Fun Stuff, another Just Fun tour, and welcome to the island of Haunt. And now I'm excited about this island because it is everything we need for this time of year. It is described as a nostalgic, kid-core, trick-or-treat island, and can we not all use a little bit of that going back to when trick-or-treating was like everything and it was so much fun and you could just find stuff around the house to make a costume? Well, I could, and that's what this island promises, so I can't wait to get into it. Let's take a look at our map. Okay, we have definite residential area, and I'm assuming, again, this is a trick-or-treating island, so that makes complete and utter sense. Lots of path work, I'm assuming roads, two main houses. Now, I will say, I do know going into this that the villager houses are not decorated, but the two main houses are decorated, so most of everything we're gonna see is on the outside. Let's check out our villagers. We have Petro, there's Kiki, we have Pom Pom, Diva, Snake, Cobb, Agent S, Puck, there's Roscoe, and Lucky, and the dream address is at the bottom. So if you are ready to head out and do some trick-or-treating, type that in, come along with me. As always, you can save it, and it will be in the description with the creators' information. Definitely go ahead, check them out, so talented. With that being said, let's head into Haunt, and we came prepared in our little costume we threw together. We're a star because I feel like we all are, so we might as well put it out there in the world. Now, also in front of resident services, there are a bunch of little props left for us, so let's see what we have. Bubblegum, let's pick it up. We have more bubblegum because you gotta have candy. Cotton candy, spooky treats basket, more cotton candy, more baskets. I'm just picking everything up. Light stick. There's another basket. Tons of baskets. And a shovel. The shovel, I don't get. Look at the bag at the front with the face on it and the melting candy on the ground. Let's for sure grab a spooky treats basket because we are trick-or-treating. And now, let's get this started here on Haunt and our nostalgic old-fashioned trick-or-treat. Look at the ghosts and the writing on the ground. I love islands like this. Trick-or-treat, and then you have Able Sisters, and it's all set up, and it's giving off costume shop. The outfit that's in the window is so perfect, and then they put the skeleton outside, and then the cat costume hood. So perfect, so fitting. Like, if you need a costume, this is where you're going. Going a little further, what do we have here? Jack and Jill, it's a candy shop. Oh, and you know, I love a good interactive build, and the fact that you can walk in here, there's more strawberry cotton candy. You can literally buy the cotton candy from the candy store, but I love that you can walk into it and look at the customs. They've got the Jack and Jill's sour candies. Like, that is so cute. Look at the little bucket of treats in the window. I love that. Oh, we have one of our island owners. Creature. Fair. I love the candy shop, though. And again, anything interactive. You can walk in and play around. The customs are adorable. That is just too cute. What an awesome start. All right. Heading down a little further, what do we have? Scary movie. We have a little movie theater. Look at the little ghost above. Oh, that is too cute. You've got a little theater set up. Are they playing a scary movie or legitimately scary movie? Either way, so cute. And that brings us to the edge of town. So we are gonna head back past the candy shop and the movie theater. Do we go in behind Able Sisters? We do. Look at that. Look at, somebody dropped their entire bag of treats. They must have been so scared and just flung their treat bag and left. This is so cute, though. Just in behind all the little shops, and it brings us to Look at this villager house. They've got like a little haunted fort out front. That's so cute. It literally looks like it's painted on cardboard. Like some little kids put together their own little haunted fort made out of cardboard. That's so good. I love the yard. The house, the set. Oh, sorry. This is so cute. Like, if that's not, like, throwing it back, I don't know what is. None of these crazy, I went to Home Depot and bought an 80-foot skeleton decor. We have, like, painted on boxes, and that is so cute. That's so good. Awesome start. I don't even know which direction to go to. I'm just gonna kind of keep weaving up and down as you would when you're trick-or-treating. I feel like that's our best course of action. Then we come to one of the main houses. Oh, and look at the yard with the pumpkins. The garage with the little pumpkin and the spider and the web. That's so cute. The yards are adorable, but we do know that main houses are decorated. So I'm really excited to trick-or-treat, knock on this door, go inside and see what they've done. This is so cute. Look at, you can tell they were doing the I'm getting ready for Halloween bit over here, like getting their costume on, because there's like masks and socks, and then you've got like the little sewing kit, because you know your mom was always altering your stuff just before you went out, you know, to make it a little wider, because where I am it's cold, and we always had to put like puffy winter coats underneath our costumes, so there was always pinning things and opening things, or if you're lucky enough to live where it's warm, maybe tightening things and making them fit better so they don't fall off on your head while you're trying to walk so you can see. Such a cute living room though. You come in, they've got their trick-or-treat bag ready to go. That's adorable. I love that. Oh, it makes me want to be a kid again. Oh my gosh, you can go into the garage. I don't think in any tour that I've ever done that the side actually turns into the garage, but that makes like the most sense that I've never even thought about that. They put that little garage add-on on the side of the house, and then you go into the garage and everybody has that door from the garage leading into the house. That's so perfect. What a clever idea. And again, something I personally have not seen yet. So that's amazing. Again, this game is always still surprising me. I love that. Look at this bedroom. Oh, this is so perfect. They came home from trick-or-treating. They've got their little treat basket on the floor. Their candies on the floor like they were sorting them. Look at the ghost bag on the floor, the toys. Haunt. So perfect. Look at the artwork on the wall. The glowing hands. Like, the carpet is perfect. The little jack-lantern. Like, I love this. This is perfect. And upstairs is like storage, attic. But look at all the boxes. This is where they had all their Halloween stuff. This is where you're coming and you're hanging out with your friends, but they've got all the Halloween decor, buckets of candy. I love the little customs everywhere. It's so cute. Look at the little Happy Halloween bag full of treats and like decor and candy. This is so cute. But yeah, if you have your friends, this is where you're coming to hang out. And because there's like 1,000 boxes, you know you're making a box for it. That's where they got the maybe they borrowed boxes from these people to make that box house at the other house. Who knows? I loved that first house. And again, the whole garage thing, loved that idea. Literally loved that. That was so much fun. All right. Oh, that's so cute. Look at the hands coming out from the sewer. The customs on this island are just adorable. Like, seriously, so cute. Moving on to the next house. They are home, and take one, please. Because you know that they're out trick-or-treating with their family, so they can't be there to answer the door, and they're working on the honor system. Good for you. Honestly, good for you. Because I don't know where you are from, but that's a hit or miss. I know that, again, the villager houses haven't been done, but I feel like it is our job to go in and check and say hello anyway, because they are home. And again, I may see a house I've never seen. Oh, I've definitely been into this house. Now, it's a little misleading that you've got the please take one when you don't want to answer the door, but you know what? Maybe she's not feeling so great. She just kind of wants to relax, but still doesn't want the kids to miss out. So there was a please take one outside. All right, we're back on the mean streets of Haunt. There's Agent S in front of take one, please. These, again, well, you know what? This is a nostalgic island, okay? This is nostalgic, old-fashioned trick-or-treating like when we were kids. People were able to do the please take one. The little sign is so cute, though. You could tell they got their kid to write that just before they went out trick-or-treating. Make sure you put a sign out for the kids. And they're, like, scribbling it down because, you know, the energy's just a-pumping and you want to go. So cute. I am gonna make a detour only because I see on the map that there is some in front of resident services where we came in, some houses and some stuff going on, so I might want to make sure we get that. So we'll go around here up and then double back. But look at the little pumpkin patch. Oh, they're so cute. The little hats, you can come and pick your own, but they are like smiling at you. That's so cute. Literally adorable. Tell me why the little green ones look like little tiny onions and I'm not mad at it. The pumpkin patch, that's probably one of the cutest pumpkin patches I have ever seen. That's adorable. You can come in, pick your own smiling pumpkin, go pay for it, and then go home and carve your pumpkins. That's so cute. And they have candy out too, because everybody's thoughtful in this town. Then look at this villager house, just decked right out. Look at the giant pumpkin in front. The stars for the... Here, I'll try to get myself out of the way. The stars for the glowing eyes. Let's go into picture mode just because I want to get... Here. That way I can take off. And we can... There we go. The stars for eyes make it look like it's a giant glowing jack-o'-lantern. That is just so cute. Like this house, they are decked out. They've got treats out front. They've got cookies set up. Like, it's just so thoughtful and so cute. And they are home. And they have taken such an effort to decorate out here. I feel it's only the right thing to do, but to knock on the door and trick or treat. This could almost work. This could be like, you know, when you walk into someone's house and they've like fully decorated it. Like, these people went all out with their theme on the inside. If you have enough imagination, you could make this work. Either way, it's a cute house. I don't know about comfort level, but cute, yes. Back outside, making sure there's nothing at the end. All right, so we will double back, but I didn't want to miss anything. Hello. Anything that's going on this island, because it's just so cute. Look at this house, another villager house, and they just, everybody's putting in such an effort with their decor and their treats outside, and there's candy all over the ground. I love it. This is just, it's such a, like, you want to go trick-or-treating here with your family. I want to live here. Old-time suburbia. Yes, please. Bring me back. It's beautiful, but they are home. Let's go inside and say hello. This one, bit of a stretch if you were trying to use it for, they've decorated for that. But, again, these villagers come with their stuff. It's their stuff, and they love it, and we love that for them. But we love the effort they have put into the exterior of their houses for this season. Absolutely adore it. Back outside. Again, the customs on this island are just so cute. And yet, it's spooky. It's, oh, look at the toilet paper rolls. That's so funny. Toilet paper rolls everywhere. The one dangling from the tree. Again, we all know I'm a sucker for little details, so that's hilarious. I wonder what these people did to get fully toilet papered. Bats on the ground, like I was saying, the customs on this island. It's so cute. It's meant to be, you know, like scary for the season, but it's not. It's like you can literally hear kids like laughing and running up the street as you're walking through this island. It's just, I don't know. It's got that cozy, nostalgic feeling, which clearly they were going for and have succeeded in every way. Can we also just talk about the eyes coming out of the grate here, kind of staring us down? That's a little spooky. The hands coming out from the other manhole. There's some spooky stuff going on underground. But I love this. The detail's crazy. There's a toilet paper roll on the roof. Like, are you kidding me? That's so funny. It's like mid-air. It looks like, oh, lights just came on. Lights are coming on as we're standing here. I've never seen that happen before. That's so awesome. But anyway, it looks like somebody's standing in the back of the house, chucking the toilet paper roll over top. That's crazy. Let's see who lives here and who's getting this treatment. Oh, Roscoe, what did you do to deserve this? Kind of fitting, though. He's a pretty dark character. He lives in a very dark house. He's got the spooky skull record player going. We enjoy him, but he's made for this season, and I think it's kind of hilariously fitting that his house is the one being TP'd. I love this. I was like, one of my favorite things so far has been like the cardboard haunted house, because that's adorable. But this might be one of my favorites just because that's golden. That's so perfect. The TP everywhere. Amazing. All right, we've hit the end of this street, which means we have to backtrack a little bit, and we're going up another street, and we'll go in this direction to the end, and then again. Oh, look at this one. R.I.P. They've got the cardboard houses up as well, but they're different. I love that. I love that it's just slightly different. Little cardboard haunted houses. Look at this one. You know they spent all their time painting the cardboard, setting it up, getting their parents to help. Like, that's so cute. The R.I.P. out in front. That's so perfect. And it lends perfectly to the description of the island, the whole kid-core trick-or-treating, because this island is made for kids. 100%. Okay, just making sure we get to the end. The one and only tiny little waterway on the island. All right, back past this. One more pan up for appreciation because that's adorable. And again, they've got the treat set out. You know, somebody's sitting here waiting for you to come by. They've got a candy apple. Like, that's just, it's so cute. I can't. We have another yard. Look at the witch's brew out front. These people went all out with the decor. The neighbors, they've got their cardboard forts, and these guys were the Home Depot guys. They went and they got all their stuff to decorate their yard. But I love it. The bats, the cauldron, the bubbles behind it, making it look like it's cooking even more than it is, because again, it's the cauldron. You can make it work. Then you've got the take one please from the treats outside, the bats on top of the house. I love it. All the little tiny details are so good on this island. But again, we are dedicated their home. Let's go inside and say hello. it is your quintessential little house. Oh, there's a costume that looks just like you at Able Sisters. Could literally dress up just like you. Put on some glasses or goggles with the little eyes. Get the sweater. It could be, you could literally match. Love that. All right, we are back out on our trick-or-treating adventure. And again, like I said, I'm just gonna keep going up and down. Oh, the reference to it. The eyes looking up from the drain pipe, and then you've got the red balloon. Love that. Again, the customs on this are so cute. Look at this house. The spooky teeth and the eyeballs. Hi, Picho. I'm gonna have to, we have to go into camera mode for some of these because I just want to get myself out of the way so that you can get a full on. Like, that's so good. That's so spooky. They took the shed in front of their house and they turned it into like this child eating monster. I love the eyes up top, the teeth, the glowing through the windows. Like, it's so good. Back when Halloween was Halloween, half the fun, I think, too, wasn't just for the kids, because clearly we're out there, we're running, we're getting candy, we're trying to fill up as many pillowcases as humanly possible. But I think a lot of the fun, too, was for the parents. You know, they could come and they can see all the decorations and the stuff that people have done. Or they could be those parents that stand on the sidewalk and tell you not to walk on their lawn. Don't go on the lawn. No, stay on the driveway. That was my mom. My mom was the stay on the driveway mom. All right, going a little further. Oh, this neighbor went all out and they put up the mad scientist lab in their front yard. Like, could you imagine being a kid and you're coming across this? This would be so cool to see. I love this. And then they've got their little candy basket sitting out front so you can get your treats. The garage, like, and they just kept going. The knife, the brain on the table. That's so good. Like, this neighbor went all out for the season. All right, we are done this street. You know you're racing to beat the other kids at this point. You're trying to get as much candy as humanly possible. Going past. I'm sorry. Oh, look at you. All right, we're going up again. And brief pit stop at the museum, which is the, look at the little ghost peeking over the top. That's so cute. Sorry, sometimes I get ahead of myself when I'm looking around and then I see something like that. But it's the museum and it's in museum form. But it works out because, oh, and then a graveyard. Maybe it's not a museum. Maybe it's like a, what do you call those? I can't even remember the name of them. I think it starts with an M. But something involving the whole graveyard. Not, what are they called? They're the big rooms with all of, like, where you put the caskets, like, inside. And it's eluding me. If you know, leave it in the comments. But I think I know what I'm saying. But one of those, mausoleum? Is that the word I'm looking for? Maybe that instead of the museum. It's a giant mausoleum. And then you have the graveyard over to the side. And look at the little hand coming out of the one that they're still digging. And the little ghosts everywhere. So good. So spooky. You know your friends are daring you to go in here after dark, right? Like everything's kind of quieted down. All the little kids have gone home. And then your friends are like, let's go to the graveyard. No thanks. I'm gonna pass. But yeah, I'm not kidding. Now that I'm letting my little imagination run away with me, I'm feeling like mausoleum, if that's the right word. Mausoleum, not museum. And you go in there and you can see all the name plaques on the wall and yeah. And then the actual graveyards outside. It just keeps going. Kids, oh no! Oh no, somebody's been digging up graves and there's bones in there. Oh, see? Kids causing problems, dropping their masks, little evidence that you were in here. I'm hoping they didn't do that. I'm hoping that was just part of what needed to be done in the graveyard, because that's a little sad for that guy. I do love the custom and I love the idea of it. And then you go a little further and you come to Nook's Cranny, which again, I am appreciating this because it could, again, go either way, right? Like it could be a big store, which makes 100% sense because you're in this little town. But this feels like the maintenance shed, you know, where they keep all the stuff that you need for maintaining the graveyards. The graveskeeper would come here to get tools and stuff that they need to do their job to maintain. Love that. Let's head back out onto the street. I love, the little creepy eyes in the grate. I love it. And then we'll follow the street because I know we haven't come to the main house yet. But look at the little hands coming out. I love this island. I needed this. A good old-fashioned Halloween. Like, this is so perfect. We're going past the graveyard. Again, look at the little ghost sticking out. Then we come to the main house. This is that house. Keep away, beware. There's spider webs everywhere. You know that one house that nobody wants to go to and everybody's daring you to go and knock on the door? That is this house. At least from the outside, that is the feeling I'm getting. It's like that creepy, rundown house that nobody wants to go to, and you're all knocking on the door and running like you can't run anymore. And then the person opens it and it's like the sweetest old person, but you don't know that because you're running for everything you got because you think you just did something by knocking on that door. That is this house. I do love the yard, the broken windows, the eyes peeking out. So creepy. I could be wrong. This could be a full out haunted house. This could be completely abandoned, and we're not going to know until we go inside. So let's go inside and check it out. Oh, I'm feeling like we're going with the ladder on this one. I'm feeling like this is full out abandoned house. Nobody's lived here for a while. Look at this. That is so clever. Somebody broke the window in with a rock. So you've got the rock inside that they threw through the window along with the broken glass that came with it. That's so smart. That's so good. The second room. Okay, this is where the kids were hanging out. The older kids. There's candy in here. There's pillows. But there is mass quantities of TP. Also, look at this. Okay, the shadow on the ground from the blinds, the broken blinds that are there. And then you've got the shadow from the moonlight outside. That's so good. But again, the teepee everywhere, this is like they were holding headquarters here. This is where they were preparing to go and TP Roscoe's house. They were making their game plan here. That's so good. I love the leaves inside the spider webs. This is perfect abandoned house. But this, I love this idea with the blinds and then you see the shadow on the floor. That's so good. Again, little details like that make it, and that's amazing. Oh no! Be very, very careful when entering the upstairs. Not only is it full of spiderwebs and bats, but the floors are clearly in disrepair, and one wrong step and you're gonna end up in that abandoned living room. There are holes all over the floor. The wood is decaying and crumbling away. Definitely not a safe place to be. I love that. That's so good. There's something in the creativity and the simplicity of it all that just makes sense. Like, this is a completely abandoned house. So I take back scenario one. No sweet old couple is coming to the door confused as to why you're knocking on it. Nobody, except for maybe the spirits of the people that used to live here, are answering that door. So good, though. And back out and into the yard. This, and then to the edge of nothingness. This island is perfect. It's literally everything and anything you could. Oh, our other island owner. We get to say hello. Jacob says boo. Boo to you too. I could not want more from an island than we got from this island. This is exactly what I needed. This is old school kid core trick-or-treating like it used to be when you were little and you were just running around. You could hear kids screaming, everybody playing, trying to get to the candy as quickly as humanly possible. I love this. This is a phenomenal island. And here we are on the streets. I'm just trying to get ourselves back to the airport where we started, which is right here. And we have come full circle on Haunt. Our trick-or-treat basket is full. We've been to all the houses. We've seen all the decor. We even went to the abandoned house. It was an amazing island and everything I needed for this season. However, I'm going to end my tour here. But if you agree with me and had as much fun as I did touring Haunt, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I say it always because I always mean it. Thank you for doing that, for coming along, for listening, for commenting, for just having fun with me. It means absolutely everything to me. And as always, you know, I am going to be back with more Animal Crossing videos.